Hey everybody, welcome along to my channel. My name is Liz. I am based in Wexford in Ireland. Tonight's class on New Year's Eve, I hope we all have an amazing 2021, is really to get you to go within, to focus on what it is that you need to do to step forward now into a new year with new beginnings. We are being bombarded by external stimuli and information, and me personally, I'm finding it difficult and struggling a little bit to make my own decisions. So I'm creating this flow so that me and you can have a great exchange of energy and that we both get clarity in what it is that we want to do to move forward. So I encourage you to stand up and spread open your toes and feel your mat, feel the earth beneath you, feel the support, and lift the arches. So even if you're feeling, oh, I can't lift the arches, have the intentions of lifting the arches on your feet by spreading open all 10 toes, rooting down, starting at the big toe, the second toe, third, fourth, and down to the little toe. Feel the right and the left side of the heels. Your whole foot is fully planted firmly on the mat. Bring some energy into the legs now. Feel the kneecaps gently start to lift and the thigh muscles start to firm. Squeeze the back side lightly. Engage your belly by drawing the navel slightly in towards the lower back. Feel that activation now in the lower body and that energy starting to switch on. Draw your shoulder blades right up to your earlobes, draw them back and down the spine and allow the palms to revolve open. Take the chin and bring it in towards so that the chest so it rests just over the heart. Now, even though you're holding energy in the body, create a softness in the body also. I encourage you to close your eyes. Just listen to my voice. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, all the way down to the base of your spine. Now exhale, sigh. 2 more times, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring the hands into prayer position at the center of your chest and set an intention. You may wish to set this intention for a loved one who is sick or for a job, anything. It doesn't solely have to be for you, it could be for somebody else, but make sure your intention is clear at the beginning of this practice. Once you've said it, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release that intention. Flutter open the eyes. Wiggle your body slightly. Whatever movement is natural to you. Yeah, lift your toes, knees. It's a really cold night here in Wexford. And I'm presuming wherever you are, it's going to be chilly too. Deep breath in, roll the shoulders. Exhale, release down. Inhale, roll your shoulders. Connect movement to breath now. Your breath is really powerful at cleansing and clearing and releasing. Now I want you to really concentrate tonight on how you feel on each part of this practice, once more. And then find Tadasana, which is mountain pose, rooted, steadied, firm and grounding. Lower the eye gaze now. Now take a moment, I want you to mentally call in whoever resonates with you, whether it's your loved ones who have gone to the light before you, whether it's Mother Teresa, anybody, call them in now please. Any spiritual guides, spiritual teachers. Ask them to surround you now. Ask them to be with you throughout this practice. And as we move forward into a new year with new beginnings and new opportunities. Breathe out, eyes open, present. Find the top of your mat, still standing in Tadasana, that firmness, that energy in the legs. Deep breath in, arms reach up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, rain it down towards the mat, soften the kneecaps. Inhale, halfway lift, hand position is your yogi's choice. Your right foot please steps way back and the kneecap gently finds the mat. Take a breath in, rise up, hips forward, front heel draws back. Steady your breath off. If Ujjayi breath is part of your practice, do that. And if you're unsure of what that is, just consciously breathe in and out, being aware of your breath. Hands come down to frame the front foot, lift the back knee, firm into the back leg. Walk your hands around to the long edge of the mat and externally rotate your feet. Taking a deep breath in, I want you to bend into the right and then the left. Make your movement fluid. You can bring the upper body in, allow the shoulders and the arms to move. This is an intuitive yoga flow. There's going to be no right or no wrong way for you to move. Holding in the center, internally rotate the toes slightly, bring them in towards midline. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw the navel in, please. If this is too intense, by taking the hands to the hips, leave them on the mat. Eye gaze goes slightly forward. Rise all the way up, pivoting all the way around, taking a deep breath in, arms lift up overhead and steady down. Let the hips fall forward, pull the front heel back, and if you've got more space on this side of the body, just warm the front foot forward so that you can drop into that space. Soften your shoulders, try not to allow them to hike up and tense. There's a difference between awareness and tension. Release the energy downward, so we're earthing and grounding our energy. Rain the hands down, lifting the back knee firm into the leg, please. Walk the hands around to the long edge of the mat. Externally rotate the toes and sway right to left. Bring the shoulder heads in. Let the eye gaze move with the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Holding over towards the left side. Bring the palms to frame the front foot, toes go forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. If this is too intense, back knee down, please. Allow the ribs to close down slightly so that it's not all open, that we've got some energy to contain along here into the abdomen. And that's going to support the lower back. Now firm into the back leg, hands on hips or hands in the air. Couple more breaths here. Drop your back heel down and prepare to set up warrior two. Heel toe that front foot if you need to, so that the heel is in line with the arch approximately of the back foot. Reach through your fingertips, soften the shoulders and settle into your warrior two. Eye gaze down to check out your knee alignment. This front knee is going to want to buckle in. Make sure it doesn't work it out away from the midline. Front palm up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Holding in your warrior two for 2 deep cleansing breaths. Arms reach up overhead. Bring your feet so that they're externally rotated and sit back into goddess pose, please. Now exhale, forward fold, toes in, hands to mat. Your option is to inhale and lift halfway and bend the knees, or keep the legs straight as you descend down. Inhale, halfway rise, hands to hips, rise all the way up, open up into warrior two on the right side. Arms strong and firm. Eye gaze or your drishti or your focus is down that front middle finger. Watch for the energy starting to switch off in the back body. Engage by pressing into the heel and the little toe and lifting through the back shoulder just as much as you do on the front shoulder. If you're starting to tremor or it's coming really sore on the shoulders, put your hands on your hips and just keep breathing. Remind yourself that you can do it. You can. Reverse your warrior, reach for the moon, lean back, and come back into warrior two. Reverse your warrior, reaching back towards your heel, and back to warrior two. Once more, and hold up please. Taking that arm, bringing the elbow into the midline. You're going to wrap the bottom elbow underneath the right, wrapping like ropes. Slowly edge your way back to the midline, toes out, sit back, sit down. Eagle arms with a deep, wide-legged squat. Breathe. Feel that lovely space being created in the upper back and that strength being created in your thighs. Pull the heels slightly in towards the center of the mat and feel your inner thighs start to really engage here. Unravel the arms. Allow your hands to find the kneecaps. Drop the left shoulder head in towards the center and your eye gaze up to the top right hand corner of the room. If you hear a crack, that's okay. That's just the body warming and loosening. Coming back to the center. Taking a deep breath in. Push your heart forward. Inhale, round slightly. Now exhale, heart forward. Taking the right shoulder head, coming back into neutral upper body, dropping that in towards the center. Oh, big crack on that side. Eye gaze up towards the top left hand corner. Two legs straight and strong as you come back to the center. Big reach up towards the sky before you open up into a 5-pointed star. Reach through your fingertips. Reach through your toes, feel the energy pulling up through the legs, wrapping around into the navel area, rising into your chest, expanding through your arms, neck, head. Feel the energy that you have got within you. Sit back, sit down, crease at the elbow joint. Bring the left elbow in first, take the right underneath, wrap like ropes. Sit back, sit down further, pull the heels in, start to feel the inner thighs engage when you do that action, when you pull in. Set a mantra here. Mine is, I release what no longer serves my path, my journey. I release what no longer serves my path and my journey. You may wish to choose that one or a different one. Breathe in, rise up. Arms straight towards the heavens now. Exhale, reach out, 5-pointed star again. Coming up onto the ball of the foot of the right foot, slowly pivot on your feet. High lunge, arms reach up, 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 up. Strong back leg. Hands frame the front foot, taking a breath in to prepare. And then as you exhale, a gentle twist on the spine. Eye gaze up, out, or down. From there, allow your hands to find the mat as you step back into a plank position. Now, if the high plank is too intense for you, bring your knees towards the mat, but keep your hips high, so don't sink in and put pressure on the lower spine. Navel is drawn in, toes can be flat or under. Keep the eye gaze forward as you descend slowly, elbows pinching into the side like a grasshopper. Hold just above the mat and press back up. Sit back onto your heels, keeping the toes under on that one if you want. I personally feel like it feels like there's more engagement in my legs. Taking a breath in, round the spine please. Coming back into neutral, hold. Easy down, one breath. Hold, push up, sit back onto the heels. You've got two more like this. You need to really concentrate on keeping the elbows pulling in and hugging the ribs. So slowly down, okay, slowly down. Hold just above the mat. Push the mat away and sit back. Breathe out. This time, when you come forward, can you round a little bit more and hold? And just softly draw circles over the wrists with the upper back slightly rounded. So not here, yeah, rounded like a cat. Change the direction of your circles. Fall back into neutral spine. Stabilize by rooting your hands firmly into the mat. Squeeze your bum, draw on the navel, eye gaze forward. All the way down this time. And scoop up into a baby cobra. Firm the big toes down. Elbows in, heart forward and open. Push back please. Onto the heels. Hold here. Taking the knees approximately the width of the mat and big toes touch. Forehead down, and if it doesn't touch, don't force it. Just try and breathe in and out to relax the hips and bear some weight down onto the ankles to open that joint. Now, as you rest in child's pose, affirm to yourself that you are open and you are grounded. I am open, I am grounded. I am open, I am grounded. at any point during this practice you feel like you've become maybe a little bit laboured in your breath, or the practice is a little bit strenuous for you, come back to this pose, child's pose. It will relax your nervous system and reground and centre your energy. Coming up please onto all fours. Take your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and sway like a snake going through sand. Now as you do this, bring awareness within, where it feels a bit sticky, maybe a little bit stagnant, and where it feels free and light. Coming back into neutral, find your hands moving forward slightly. Find your first downward facing dog. So bringing the heels down towards the mat and pedaling and bending into the knees. So pedaling the heels downward, bending into the knees, and pushing your heart back towards your thighs. Hold your downward facing dog. Pull the elbows in towards the midline. Exhale, let the head become heavy. Squeeze the belly in, press the heels down, and hold, hold, hold. Eye gaze goes forward, a deep knee bend, left foot steps forward. Ground the back heel as you cartwheel the arms up and open into 5-pointed star. Breathing in, traveling all the way around to the right side, high lunge. When you have your stable base, you might want to heel toe a little bit wider. I want you to either reach up or hands on hips. Strong back leg. One breath in, one breath out. Hands come forward. And when you find the mat, gentle spinal twist to the right. Top hand finds the inside of that foot, please. The inside. As you pivot all the way around, externally rotate the toes and sway from right to left. Coming back into that lovely fluid motion, which is what we're trying to seek in life. Fluid and going literally with the flow. Hold over onto the right side. If you have range of movement and the flexibility, move slowly into Skandasana, also known as Surfer's Lunge. Hands to heart, deep breath in. If you want to intensify this, just gently firm into the foot and lift up and down a couple of times. 2 more. Last one. And then hold. You don't have to do that part. And you can even come up and hold higher. Bringing yourself back towards the centre. Hold in a wide-legged forward fold. Toes in for a forward fold. Crown of the head down. And eye gaze goes back towards the back wall. Shoulder heads pop away from the earlobes. Inhale, firm into your legs. Interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. And try and pull your knuckles up, up, up and overhead. Release the hands down, eye gaze goes forward. This will allow you to find your centre of gravity as you open up onto the left side and bend in. Now you'll notice that one side may be much tighter than the other, and that's okay, yeah, it's completely normal. Some days I can get down, some days I can't. So tonight, I'm slightly elevated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep firming in and pressing. 2 more. And hold. Hands down, wide-legged forward fold, toes in. Inhale, halfway lift, please. Place your right hand towards the centre, the left up towards the sky, and the eye gaze follows. Exchange with the hands. Left hand towards the centre, right hand right up towards the ceiling. Don't push all your weight back into your heels. Come forward so that you're bearing weight in the toes also. Pull the navel in, eye gaze can be up or out or down. Whatever feels better for your neck. Take another breath in as you find the floor. Extend, rotate your toes, hands to kneecaps. Remember that little pop that we did with the heart area. I want you to do it again. Round, breathe out, breathe in. The heart chakra at the moment is gathering up lots and lots of energy. So breathe it in and breathe it out. Breathe in and round. Exhale, pop forward. Hold. Now, disengage your body. Completely soft and let the shoulder heads rock up. Be really disengaged in the legs. You're going to feel as if your body is almost sinking into the earth. Now engage your feet. Start with the feet, toes, heels, shins. Have the intention of bringing energy into the shins and the knees, thighs, hips, belly in. Whoa, can you feel the tremor? That's because you have intention to bring power to these parts of your body. This is how powerful your own intention is. Navel in, shoulder heads down, arms, everything, fingertips, toes, neck, head, whole body, arms float up overhead. Steady. Option eyes closed or down towards the floor. Rise up, 5-pointed star, toes in. Breathe out. You're opening up for Trikonasana, triangle pose, left side. Toes go forward, heels on a slightly 45-degree angle. Reach, 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 reach till you can't reach any further. Hold there. And allow yourself to gently descend downward, trying to create a nice triangle shape. If this is too intense, bend the front knee. Try revolve from your ribs and not just from the neck. So you're actually bringing some good rotation into the trunk, and you're going to feel a lovely stretch along the inner groin and up the side body. Always listen to the body. If it's telling you to back off, you do so. And if you always practice by holding here, and this is just a habitual pattern that you picked up, let go. If you always hold here, put your hand on. Start to explore your body in different ways. Bend the knee to come up. Arms reach up and overhead. Hold. Feel the sensations between the right and the left side of the body. Now reach up gently, right and left. Just soft rocking motion from each side, not too big. Freeing up the muscles around the ribs, from the hips, and then hold in the center. Right side, Trikonasana. Set up your base for start at the feet. Keep the energy in the legs, navel in. Eye gaze forward, reach, 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 reach. Can't reach anymore, revolve. Can you pull that navel in a little bit more, and you're going to feel the muscles along the side body into the obliques start to really work. Eye gaze down towards your foot. Bend into the knee, allow your hands to frame the foot and step back. Look forward and find plank. Your option is to descend down onto the knees. If not, shift your body weight forward onto your twinkly toes and descend slowly, slowly, slowly. Take a breath in, scoop up and under into baby cobra or upward facing dog. Squeeze your bum, big toes down into the mat and heels in towards the midline. Pushing back into downward facing dog. Breathe out. And hold there. Look forward, a deep knee bend, left foot steps forward. When you find your base, twist and revolve into that front knee. Taking a breath in, drop the back knee. Breathe out as you push. You're finding a soft twist. If it's too intense, just back off slightly. Hands come to the front foot, the inside, heel toe, heel toe. Taking a breath in, let the hips fall forward slightly. Using your breath to welcome you to move into the body. Don't be aggressive with your practice. When you breathe out, see what range of movement the body's given, what permission it's giving you to move into. If you need to stop here, please do so. If not, move down a little bit more and rest. If you're thinking, I cannot rest here, this is really uncomfortable, maybe just play around with the posture by elbow, pan, elbow, pan, and it's not as intense as to sit and hold in the pose. Yeah, explore. I really do encourage you to explore, explore, explore. Hands underneath the shoulders, deep breath in, lifting the back knee, step back to plank. Let the hips fall down slightly, not too much, you don't want to sag. Squeeze your bum, eye gaze goes forward on the toes, slowly, slowly, slowly down, hover. Now scoop up and under, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Coming back to downward facing dog, give me that big sigh. Eye gaze goes forward, right foot goes forward. Allow yourself to find a bit of length, find a twist, and then gently let the kneecap find the mat. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push and find this beautiful spinal twist. Pull your navel in away from the front thigh. The two arms sweep up and overhead, and then define the inside of that foot. Heel toe, and if you need to, you stay high. If you've got the flexibility, go for it. Go on down. When you get moments of pause during yoga practice, reflect, see what's coming up, what thoughts, what feelings. Hands underneath the shoulder heads, pressing up, back to plank please. Hold your plank, squeeze your bum and allow the eye gaze to go forward. That'll keep the back of the neck long so you're not hanging here. Now again, the hips are going to want to sag as you fatigue. Squeeze your butt, push back into the heels and breathe, breathe, breathe. Tremoring is good. That's just energy shifting around your body, moving and awakening. Take the right hand in towards the center. Take a breath in as you pivot on the feet and you reach up, up, up and over. Now try and make yourself like a crescent moon rather than a straight lined plank. If this is too much, bend the underneath leg please and go long. Taking a breath in, we're going to lift slowly, 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 hold, pull the knee in, grip around the little toe edge, guide the foot up and reach up, up and away. Option is the back knee down. Now open away from me is that 5-pointed star. Feel the energy from the heels right up into the glutes, into the back body, right up into the neck, the occipital bone into your crown. Feel and be aware of your whole body. Rain your hands down to the right side, pivoting on the feet, step back into plank. Push forward onto the toes, slowly, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Coming back into plank, left hand to center and open. Making yourself again like a banana, so you're not straight. Pull up and open up through the obliques. Stabilize it with the shoulder. If it's too intense, bottom leg bent. Slowly lift the top. Reach down, up. Take your time. High lunge. Place your hands on your hips and step forward. Find Tadasana, mountain pose. When you're ready, you're going to turn to face me, taking your hands to your heart. Open by heel-toeing the feet and externally rotate your toes. Sit back, sit down, a deep yogic squat. Rise up, reach up. Steady your breath. Hands to heart, sit back, sit down. Take your elbows please and firm them into the kneecaps and the kneecaps into the elbows. Root down into your heels so that you're not sinking, collapsing. Remember, this practice is to encourage clarity and to shift old stagnated energy that flows through our body from external stimuli, such as what we're watching now, yeah? This is to get you to be more connected to your own body and your own mind. Feel what you're feeling. Rise up, step your feet together, make a yogi gun, arms reach up and overhead, bend to the right. You're creating a Kali Mudra. Now Callie is a goddess. She's a very powerful one. Close your eyes, breathe in, breathe out, move a little deeper into the pose. Now don't crunch, and if it's catching here, I want you to open up your eyes. I want you to lean up and back slightly and then move back in. You're creating space. You're not crunching, you're not shortening. Holding in the middle. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Allow your arms to flow with your breath. Close down your eyes. Take a brief moment to reflect. At the beginning of this practice, how did you physically feel? How does your body feel right now? Is your mindset strong? And if it's not, have the intention to wind it up to be more powerful. I am powerful. Place your 2 hands onto your solar plexus and repeat, I am a powerful being. Breathe it out. Breathe in and let your breath float your arms up overhead. Kali Mudra. Elbows draw back, ribs close down, squeeze your bum, lean up, back and over. Coming back to the center. Exhale, release. Feel the energy flow through the right and the left arm and all the way down the sides of the body. Find that lovely neutral stance and just shake it out, roll it out. Do whatever you need to do, whether it's rocking and rolling forward, whether it's a forward fold, a backward bend. Just move intuitively. Find yourself at the top of your mat, get ready to flow. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Right leg steps way back, your eye gaze goes forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach back, hover. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach back and hover. Breathe in. Hands find the mat. Step back to plank. Squeeze your bum, chaturanga all the way down and hover. Scoop up and under, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Eye gaze forward. Deep knee bend, right foot forward. Find your base. Rise up. Exhale, scoop back and hover. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, scoop back and hover. Hold. Reach through your fingertips. Allow yourself to rise up with one deep breath. And then exhale, find plank. Left hand towards the center, right to the sky. Elbow to knee. Slow, controlled. 1. Reach out. 2. Few more. 3. 2 more. Last one. Hold. Take a grip of the foot. Guide it up. High lunge. Find plank. Right hand to center. Twisting away. Lifting up. Elbow to knee. 1. Take your time. 2. 3. 4. Last one. Hold in. Take a grip. Guide up. High lunge. Then ground the back heel and open into goddess pose. Elbows gently bend. Deep knee bend. Soften. Upper body becomes more soft, free and open. This is more of our feminine energy, masculine energy. Engaged, strong, being really aware. So everything needs balance in life. Hands to hips, rise up. Twist towards the left. Rain the hands down, step back to down dog. Glide forward please. Hold. Easy down. Hold down. Scoop up into a baby cobra. Slide yourself back towards your heels and rest. Flutter, open the eyes, rise up. Feel the energy in your body from the tips of your toes up to the crown of your head. Be aware of the energy that flows through you. That's your life force. Find a comfortable seat on your mat. Cross legs. If that's not comfortable, raise your seat by sticking a blanket or sitting on a book or a block. Take the palms of the hands and anchor your energy. We are grounding our energy, so palms down for grounding. Lifting up through the crown of the head without overarching the lower back. So ribs. If you're overarching, you're going to notice that the ribs and the chest, everything is flaring forward. Try and neutralize. You're trying to find length and strength, but you're also trying to contain energy within. You're like a vessel, we don't want all open. Take the left palm of the hand over towards the right knee. Breathe in and softly twist. Come back to the center. Just being aware of all the sensations that happen. Another breath in. Exhale, right side. Lift, twist. Coming back. Right hand to mat. Breathe in and then gently walk out. Keep going, keep going. Anchoring and pushing the left bum cheek down. Softly bend into the right side. Revolve the heart up towards the ceiling. The eye gaze can go also if it's okay for the neck. Checking in. What feels okay? Am I pushing past boundaries or am I listening? So this feels okay. There is a good pull, but I think I can take a little bit more, so I'm going to breathe out. And there we go. I'm starting to hit my edge now on the side body. Push down into the mat to come back to the center and just gently exchange sides. Inhale, lift, exhale, working towards your edge. Everybody's edge is different on each giving day. Lifting back. Taking the left leg long and the sole of the right foot towards the left inner thigh. Taking a breath in, and as you exhale, hinge forward from your hips and slowly come down. Bringing your nose towards your knee. It does not necessarily have to reach there, and you need to bend the leg. Once you're getting a stretch and a sensation in your body, you're perfect. Take the right hand, sweep it towards the back edge of the mat, and as you do so, I want you to twist it up, up, up and away, pressing the hips up towards the ceiling and just falling back with the upper body. This is a beautiful expressional pose, I think. Sit back, sit down, cross the legs. Sit tall, sit proud, and walk your fingertips forward, rooting down into your bum. If you notice that you start to fall forward, it's just because you're unrooted and you've disengaged the lower part of the body. So feel your sit bones firm on the mat as you reach forward. Now keep the arms switched on. Even if you can, get your head down. Just for tonight, don't, yeah? So keep the arms more active. And you're pressing the chest down, so rather than bringing the forehead down, so heart down. Pull back, lengthen the right side, let the leg go long. The left sole of the foot comes towards the inner thigh. Find your seat, rise up, exhale, breathe out. Take the left hand, lift it up and over towards the short edge of the mat as you drive your hips towards the ceiling and fall back, almost as if you're being suspended in midair. Sit back, sit down. Find the two legs long on the mat. Find yourself in Dandasana, staff or stick pose. Hands wherever feels good. You might want to do a Janmar Mudra. You may want to do a Sacral Chakra Mudra. So that's like creating a bowl, the two thumbs touch. You may want two hands on the heart. You may want to come into prayer position. Taking a breath in, extend your arms. Plug them back into the shoulders. Push yourself back slightly, bending into the knees, finding into Ardha Nirvasana. So this is a half bow pose. Then take a breath in, exhale, go long with one leg, and draw in. Heart keep radiating forward. Don't close the body, even if it starts to become stressed. Think strong, think firm. Remember, everything in life, mindset. Think I can, and watch what happens. Cross the legs, hands find the mat, lift up and shake out the hips, release the hip flexors, and sit back and down. Find yourself towards the centre of the mat so you've got enough to support your back. And as you do so, you're going to roll back down, allowing yourself to easily uncurl the spine and breathe out. Take the soles of the feet together and just settle here. Once again, I ask you to intuitively check in with where your hands wish to go to. Flutter, open the eyes, gather the knees in, two legs go up towards the ceiling. Making sure that you're firm in the lowest part of your back, like your tailbone, your coccyx, as if you're trying to push that down into the mat. Doesn't have any intention. Again, place your hands down towards the lowest part, towards like the centre of your hips. Pull in and slowly lower one leg, drawing back up and alternating. If this is too intense, just shorten the range of movement with the legs. So bending at the kneecaps and hinging. And if that's too intense, again, you want to bring the knees in and you're going to shorten the lever, so law of lever. Yeah? You choose an option and off you go. Just keep alternating, keep working with the breath. A few more on each side. You're doing an amazing job this evening. Bend the two knees, draw them in, squeeze. Firm the feet down into the mat. Take a breath in, curl up into bridge pose. So you're resting up on the shoulder blades here. The heels are slightly drawn in and the toes are slightly pigeon-toed into the midline. Pull your heels in towards your butt. Pressing up through the hips, up towards the ceiling. You're going to feel the hip flexors open. It's going to feel really, really nice. Now bring the left knee in towards your heart. Tap down, right side. Can you still keep the hips nice and high? So when you lift, don't sag down, so push up. This is too intense, again, just shorten the lift. You can curl down and you can come back up when you're ready. Keep going. Final one. Press up through the hips and slowly, slowly descend down. Gather the left knee in, let the right leg go long. Just softly rock it from right to left. Taking the outer right hand to the left, taking the right hand to the outer left knee, draw across and take your eye gaze in the opposite direction to the knee, coming into that supine spinal twist. Can you soften the body now? The way you began the practice, being fully aware of the mat, starting to disengage, not hold, not grip. allowing yourself to be supported. Coming back to the centre, 2 knees bent, right knee in, left leg goes long, soft rocks, right to left. Take the left hand to the outer right knee and twist. Eye gaze goes away from the knee. Come back to the centre. 2 feet firmly on the mat. Take a big stretch with just the arms for now. Right, then left, right, then left. Feeling the shoulder heads come up towards the earlobes. The ribs are flaring open here. Now exhale, reach your fingertips down towards your heels, right and then left. Walk your heels in as tight as you can towards your backside, pressing the knees forward and the heels pulling in. And then soften. Exhale, lengthen your legs. Point your toes. Push your hip flexors forward. Squeeze your bum. So you're pushing this area of the body up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your bum. Point your toes. Relax the upper body completely. Now soften. Upper and lower please. Reach, reach, reach. And keep reaching. Breathe out, let go. Find yourself in Shavasana, your resting pose. Extend the arms long, legs. I encourage you to get a blanket and pop it over you because you're most likely going to get really cold really fast. It's freezing here in Wexford. So as you do, find your comfortable position. Let go of your practice. Wiggle around, adjust yourself, adjust your hair, maybe take your bobbin out if you've got a bobbin in, loosen up any clothing on you, make sure that you're warm. Close down your eyes and just listen. Your practice is over, it's come to a close. This is where your mind, your body and your spirit has time to reflect on all the actions that you have just done. Well done. You may feel different sensations, tingling, heat, coldness. These are all perfect. And all is how it should be. Breathe into the center of your chest. Take a deep breath in. And just allow yourself to connect with your heart chakra, your anahata. This is the space where love is giving and received. Breathe in nice and deep. And breathe out nice and heavy. Just allow yourself to be anchored on your breath and to listen to your breath. Each time you breathe into your heart, allow yourself to witness everything. Shadows Taking another deep breath in and bringing full awareness now to your third eye, the center of your brows. This is the seat of your intuition. It is also through this point that we can receive messages from loved ones who are already within the light and our spiritual guides and teachers. Breathe in and breathe out and trust with all of your heart. Ask for clearer vision. Ask for guidance. In your mind's eye, I want you to visualize your aura, the space that surrounds your body as you rest on your mat, being cleansed from the crown of your head down to the tip of your toes. Now gently curl up your fingertips and your toes. Be aware of each sense that you're feeling. I am feeling an overwhelming sense of gratitude. You may be feeling something completely different, but please just be aware of that. Gather your knees in towards your chest. Rock slowly right to left, forward and backwards. And then gently descend down to the side of your choice and push yourself up into a comfortable seat with your eyes closed or eye gaze down. Bring your hands into your heart and give yourself thanks and gratitude for creating this space. To seal and close this practice off, we will recite Om in unison 3 times, taking a breath in to prepare and a sigh out. Flutter open your eyes, wear a smile on your face, give thanks to yourself for creating this lovely space. I wish you an amazing new year for 2021. I hope you feel re-energized, I hope you feel clearer and lighter. This is the intention of me coming to my mat to share this practice with you tonight. So from my heart to your heart, wherever you are in the world, namaste.